top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you could see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tag, just the work you need done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Your morning starts now. It's the Q102 Jeff and Jen podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.
So Henry is looking for a second date update with a woman named Stephanie. Good morning, Henry. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Excellent. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate you putting yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start from the beginning. Tell us how you met Stephanie and how that first date went.
Well, I'm really looking to get into a relationship, hopefully by the holidays. Most of my friends are all coupled up, and, I got parties and things like that going on. And, I'd like to have somebody to go places with me, And
but does it have to be a relationship? Like, can it just be a good friend or someone that maybe you're dating?
No, it's
that you
different.
go to those things with?
Or, take it slow if we have to take it slow. But, I would like to eventually lead there, I guess. I would mind being in a relationship. The social aspect, which is the wonderful aspect of being in a relationship, you get to do things and you don't have to go solo all the time to work parties and things like that or whatever, And beyond that, I just think she's a really good, I wouldn't say candidate, but she's like a girlfriend material. I guess it's the perfect way to put it. She's girlfriend material.
Okay.
So I'm hoping you get a hold of her and just kind of figure out what went wrong.
All right, well, fill us in on how it all went down with you two.
Well, I'll tell you the background. We met on Match. And our first date was a nice dinner at Maury's Tiny Cove. You guys know that?
Yeah, West Side, over in Cheviot.
Yeah, and we had a really great time. We ate, we drank, we laughed, we made out a little bit, and it was all good, I thought. So I invited her to a party at my friend's house, and I guess that would be considered the second date then, yeah?
Yep.
And my friends all thought she was really nice, They were like actually surprised that I brought such a cool girl to the party, And she seemed to have a good time too, She met everybody, and we had a really good, comfortable evening,
Mm-hmm.
And I did not sleep with her. So I'm not in any sort of rush to make that happen necessarily, but don't get me wrong, I really want to. I'm attracted to her and everything, but if it happens, it happens. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm rambling.
No, it's okay. I've just never met a guy that wanted a girlfriend for the holidays, like to go to parties with. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Oh, you think that's only a woman thing?
I do, but that's okay. Henry has shattered my preconceived notions on that.
Who do you kiss under the mistletoe then?
Anybody.
Who's ever within arm's reach.
Honestly, Henry, if you're closest.
Nobody wants to baby kiss.
So how was it left like the last time you saw her? What was that like?
Well, I walked her to her door, and I was like, so I'll give you a call in a couple days. And I called her, and I didn't hear back. So, I'm not trying to, stalk her or anything, but it's been 7 days almost. It's been almost a full week, you could say, yeah. So I'm like,
Right.
What's up?
See, most of the guys I know, when they're courting a woman, they act like, oh, I love doing all kinds of things, and I love to go to this, and I love to go to that, and then the minute they're in a committed relationship, he doesn't want to go out, he doesn't want to do anything. Oh, let's just lay low at home.
Yeah. Let's watch a movie and order takeout.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. I'm all about it,
You love to go out and socialize.
Here's the thing. When you got friends who are all coupled up, and you're like the proverbial fifth wheel or seventh wheel, it's weird,
Yeah.
It just makes things weird. I don't know.
Okay. Well, listen, let's take a break here. We're gonna call her, Stephanie, and see what's up. See what she thought of Henry and her couple of dates with him. Coming up next as we continue on Second Date Update at Q102. All right, so Henry met Stephanie on Match. They went out on a couple of dates, and he really thought they were in a good place. Like she could potentially be girlfriend material, which Henry's kind of thinking ahead to some of these holiday parties, some of the social gatherings, a Christmas party. He would like to have someone to go to these things with. And I said, well, does it have to be a girlfriend? Like, can you just, go out with anybody? And it sounds like Henry is looking to get into a committed relationship. And he thought Stephanie might be that one. And look, if you're on Match, you're not just looking for a hookup. You are looking for a relationship. Am I wrong?
Absolutely, man. I'm being above board here.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, fair enough. And it's been about 7 days since he last heard from Stephanie. He thought things were good between them, so here we are. We're going to call Stephanie, unless Henry can think of any reason as to why she'd be avoiding him. We're just going to go ahead and call her, okay?
Yeah, good with that. Let's do it.
Hi, can we speak to Stephanie, please?
This is she.
Stephanie, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, is this a second date update?
Yes. I was trying to think of a way I could spin it. I can't.
Let's just call him back.
Do you know who we're calling about?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going on there? Because he said I guess you guys went out a couple times, and he was left with the impression that you guys were good.
Well, did he tell you that we went to a Halloween party?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he did not specify that it was a Halloween party.
Yeah, I went as a giant turkey leg. And he went as Mr. Nipple. And
who?
he had this
Mr. Who?
Mr. Nipple.
Snipple?
And he had this giant baby bottle nipple on his head.
Oh, Mr. Nipple.
Yeah. And he
Okay.
was wearing these white scrub pants, and he was shirtless. And apparently he has 7 nipples, like real ones, on his chest. Like, they're not super huge or weird or anything, but there are 7 of them.
Wow. I've known people with like 4 or 5, but I don't think I've ever heard of somebody having
Is that
7
even
nipples.
possible? That's crazy.
A lot of
Like
nipples.
you're a mama cat.
He had all of them circled and numbered so people could easily locate them. And so, like, he was walking around this party with everyone looking and just touching his nipples. And it was kind of funny, but it was also, like, just really bizarre. So, I mean...
He was the life of the party.
Mr. Nipple.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Odd.
He was the only one there that was that, I can guess.
Guaranteed.
You gotta admit that Mr. Nipple was creative. That's a creative costume.
That does sound pretty creative.
Yeah, I got to give him that.
It was a party at my friend's house. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't know everybody there, you know? I know everybody. Everyone thought it was funny. It was funny. Mr. Nipple. Everybody come squeeze my nipples. Pick a nipple. Squeeze it.
To a dude, it's kind of funny. I don't know how all the women would perceive that.
So what part about that bothered you the most, Stephanie?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so.
Dude, I mean, so you're saying if I dressed up differently that we would be going out again is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't judge a book on the cover, you know what I'm saying? So you can't judge a man on a costume. It's one day out of the year. Give me...
Is part of the problem right now that he's starting to sound a little desperate?
What?
Well, you're kind of, well, babe,
a little bit.
Well, babe, yeah, you're really kind of begging at this point.
I will also say, too, that it's been my experience that it's, for as long as we've been doing Second Date Update here, that it's usually not about the nipples.
Yeah.
All 7 of them.
Jeff's got a very good point.
I don't know. Like,
And it's not the fact, are you saying it's the fact that he has 7 nipples or just that what he did with his 7 nipples?
I mean, it was funny, but it just was weird.
I'm so sorry, Henry.
There's a girl out there for you,
I
bud.
feel like we're pulling teeth at this point.
Yeah.
But
I can't. Sorry, Henry.
But Stephanie,
I feel like it was a waste of my whole time. It blew up in my face.
Us too.
Not at all.
It's all right, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
and Stephanie, we appreciate you taking the call. We really do.
We do. We appreciate you
you.
both.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, your honesty.
But Henry, we appreciate you putting yourself out there,
We
man.
do.
Keep
We
at
do.
it.
Good luck.
And best of luck to you.
This is bull, guys. Waste of my time. Thanks a lot, guys. You know what? I should have called her myself because it would have been a lot different from you guys. You ran interference and you f***ed it up. Thanks a lot.
Okay. You need our help. This is Second Date Update. Send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show Podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.